these attacks show that Putin is just mocking any kind of peace efforts that are made. So what we have to do is increase pressure on Russia.
Amid a fresh wave of strikes on Kyiv, Ukraine has urgently called the United Nations Security Council into session. Russian missiles and drones hit civilian areas as well as high-profile targets, including the European Union headquarters and the British Council offices in Kyiv. Officials plan to brief the Council on civilian casualties and push for an immediate ceasefire following the overnight barrage of some 630 drones and missiles, highlighting the human cost of the conflict.
Russia is now striking at everyone in the world who wants peace. This is a strike on Ukraine. This is a strike on Europe. The world must force him to fulfill promises, force him to stop the war.
I'm outraged by the attack on Kyiv, also hitting our EU offices. This was the deadliest drone and missile attack on the capital since July. And as you can see behind me on the screen, it was an attack also on our delegation. I just spoke with our deputy ambassador, and I'm relieved that none of our staff were harmed.
Russia continues to target Ukrainian military assets, including a Neptune long-range missile system in Zaporozhye, while Ukraine claims it successfully struck a Russian S-400 radar system in occupied Crimea. Both sides continue to report tactical strikes as the conflict intensifies. Moscow maintains its firm opposition to foreign intervention. Russian officials insist that any deployment of Western troops or military assets on Ukrainian soil is unacceptable, framing such moves as a direct threat to regional stability and warning they would escalate the conflict.
Ensuring security guarantees through foreign military intervention on some part of Ukraine's soil would be unacceptable for Moscow.
After EU-BC attacks, including criticism. Following the strikes on the EU and British Council in Kyiv, both France and the UK strongly condemned the attacks. In response, the EU and UK summoned their respective Russian envoys. French and British forces are also reportedly being considered as the core of a potential foreign military presence in Ukraine, as European leaders debate additional support.
Well, it is the decision of every single member state. So we have already heard that some member states are saying and sending their already to send their troops. Some are not ready, but these discussions are still ongoing. And I think it's very important that we are preparing for the day after. Well, again, Russia does not want peace. That is very clear right now. Also, the attacks.
The conflict rages as both sides claim strikes on each other's defenses, including Ukraine's S-400 attack in Crimea. Western talk of troops on Ukrainian soil raises tensions, but Moscow's warnings highlight the risks of outside interference and the fragility of peace efforts.